Kim's relationship with Kathy Hilton is really good. She just went to her screening that she did for The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, the first episode she was on. And, you know, she was with her. And I know they talk, but Kyle Richards and Kim haven't been talking. I don't think they've talked since, I think Kim said, Thanksgiving time last year. And basically all she does is text Kyle, and Kyle comes back like, I love you, but then it doesn't go anywhere. Like, that's it. So their relationship is a little bit strained, or they're so busy living their lives that they just don't connect. However, the way Kim makes it sound, her relationship with Kyle is not functioning properly. Just saying. But it's funny because you don't get that message from Kyle at all in her interviews, right? So, and Kathy isn't pushing Kim to hang out with Kyle either, which says a lot, right? As the oldest sister. So here's what I think, and you're gonna get all the receipts by the end of this video. I think Kim and Kyle aren't getting along, are estranged at the moment. I think Kim and Kathy are hanging out, and I think Kyle and Kathy are estranged at the moment. So Kyle has like nobody right now in the family, really, that she's super close with. And I think that's making Kathy and Kim tighter. Just saying. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to play you an interview with Kim Richards on Access Hollywood. It's really wild. Okay, her take on the show and Kathy Hilton being on the show. And she does spill some tea because Kim can't help it. She kind of doesn't know how not to, right? She's not very filtered. She looked a little erratic, but she looked healthy. So hopefully that means good things. She's had a lot of good news. She's grandchildren now and everything. So that's really nice. Although her family did go through some drama recently. Go in the Patreon if you want to learn about that. I think it's in a bonus audio, like maybe 4 weeks ago. Okay, like, subscribe, and hit that notification button, especially if this is like your second or third time watching a video, even for a few minutes. I promise you guys, I won't hold you to it. If you subscribe, you can always unsubscribe. Really, it's true. I won't be upset. You could just subscribe for, just for the hell of it right now and then see what happens. Okay, so let's get this video going.
Are you excited that Kathy's back on Beverly Hills?
No. I am. I told her last season, I support you 100%. I know Kyle's got, we all have each other and it's going to be good. When this season came, I just felt like I wasn't sure about it. So I didn't say anything. I just kind of kept a step back, and I did say to her at one point, I don't know. But, now I've heard that it hasn't gone as well. And I think if anything, it's just made me sad.
It goes on to say that she's sad. She doesn't watch TV. She's not watching this show. But she's sad about it. And that leads me to believe some pretty major feedback has been given to Kim by Kathy. At a minimum, Kathy, okay? Because they're close. So I think Kathy is very upset about the season more than she's going to play out in the media, obviously. And I think Kim is sort of giving us insight into that. Now, she's going to talk about some shocking stuff at the end of this interview. So just keep hanging in there with me.
But to hear that they're not doing well, it hurts me. It brings back memories for myself, and more than anything, I want us all to love each other. And you can't force things, but I want it to be, wonderful.
Yeah, you're sisters, and they were doing so great this season, and obviously this up.
Kim knew that Kathy couldn't have a good second season. It just was never happening, although she hoped for it. Kim and Kyle were really fighting behind the scenes on the show. I just want you to know that. That whole thing that you watched really wasn't just for entertainment purposes. It was like Kim and Kyle were really upset at each other, okay? So I want you to know that that wasn't just TV.
Like you said, you lived it. You went through it. So
So I will just say, I saw a commercial, whatever, the trailer, where all the girls are like, Kathy's walking into a door, and then they all lock the door, and my heart's just like, are you kidding me? Kathy, ended up calling at some point, and I just said, Kathy, are you okay? And she said, yeah, no, I'm fine. It was a little.
Clarify. She's talking about in the teaser when Kathy goes into the store or something. It's like a glass door, and she pulls it open, and all the girls are inside, and they're like, don't let Kathy in, and they leave her locked out the store. So that's what Kim was like, what is happening? Now, knowing Kim, that made her blood boil, and she probably wanted to jump through the television set onto like camera and fight for her sister, because she's that type, and she would have loved to do it for her, because when she gets pissed, she like is somebody else. She like goes blank, she's one of those people, and she's very loyal. Even if she's like pissed at her sister, she's super loyal. By the way, I think it's time to just say that Pam is still to this day, starstruck by Kim Richards from Witch Mountain. Pam in the house. Dana Pam. So when Kim texted Kyle, I love you, Kyle came back like, I love you too. But Kim has not seen Kyle since Farrah's engagement party, November 21st, 2021. Now, they don't live that far from each other. Just saying, guys. What's that tell you?
You have a problem with one housewife, which I've had. You don't sometimes want to go. Like,
So
you
true.
got 5 great girls with you, and then there's the one, and you're like, I just don't want to deal with that today. So I can't imagine feeling like that. Like, if everybody felt that way, it hurt me for her and for everybody. And I know it gets edited different, so I don't know what the real story was because I haven't seen the show. But I do love both my sisters, and I want them to put things behind if they can and not look at what's been stirred, and even things they've said. We say things in haste when we're angry, and so we need to recognize that, or fearful, or in an uncomfortable situation. Sometimes I've learned during this time, I try very hard to not speak when I'm feeling angry or scared. I walk away and I take time, because I come back and I'm fresh. I can speak what I really want to say, and it doesn't come out. Because I don't remember.
She goes blank. Listen.
It doesn't come out. Because I don't even remember what I say when I'm mad.
yeah, you've learned.
I don't even
Kim,
remember
you
what I
have
say
learned.
when I'm angry.
Here's the thing, though. Where do you stand with Kyle? Because are you in the middle of it, or are you with more on Kathy's side?
I don't even. First of all, I don't think there would be a side for me, because I love them both. And I truly love both my sisters so much. And I have a different relationship with each of them. And I haven't seen what it is, and neither one of them have really told me. I'm hearing things from people, and I get can you believe what so-and-so did? Or did you believe what your one sister did, the other sister did, what she said? And I just said, I'm just hurt by it. I just want them to get along. I don't know. And this could be fake, too. Like, this could be, And so I was waiting to talk to my sisters to find out. And that's why I recently sent them both a message a couple of days ago and just said, I love you. And life is too short. And I
Now,
sent them
Kim did this recently, so I just want you guys to remember that as you're listening.
said, I love you. And life is too short. And I sent them some principles that my mother, guidelines that she had us live by.
Big Kathy.
And I said, I just remember this. When I get upset, I remember I was scared, or I think of my mom and things she said, and we stick together no matter what. So get it right, girls. Come on,
Get it
stick
right,
it together.
come
What do
on.
you need? You need me? I'm coming. I'll be there. So
Because fans want the 3 of you together. We love it. We love the 3 of you together.
This is good.
When you see the 3 of us together, because you guys have not had a real dose of that, it is really hilarious. We're stepping on each other. I go, and Kathy goes, oh, big mouth here. I go, oh my God, big mouth. I'm kidding.
Big mouth.
Yada. We have so much fun. We really do. So, yeah. And Kyle's my baby sister, and Kathy's my dear sister.
You're in the middle, which can't be easy sometimes.
It's what it is. And so, and I've lost a lot of people in my life, but losing my friends so quickly was, I'm just grateful to wake up every day and breathe and say I'm alive. And whatever it is, I'm sorry if I did something to offend somebody. I'm sorry if it upsets me mostly, because if I'm upset, I take everybody down with me. Not really, but I just think it's important for me to, step back and realize life is really precious. I knew that always, but I really know it now. So.
My one final question to you.
Christmas music in the background.
Like I just said, fans love the three of you, but they also love you so much. Would you ever come back? Because people want you to come back.
No, it's so sweet. I love all of them. So I love you all so much. I really do. I just said I would never say never.
Yeah.
They'd have to come at me with something that makes me feel. When I first met Bravo, they came to me and they said, "We love you. We want you." And I felt like they were energized and behind me, and I didn't feel that towards the end. And
Let's hope that she stays sober, because a really important part of your health is staying sober as you get older. You can't party like you used to. There's health ramifications as you get older. And so I'm hoping that when I heard this in the interview, I was kind of hoping that maybe that inspired Kim to really take it seriously. I have no idea if she's sober or not right now. But I just hope that she's had a tough time. She's had a really rough time. Big Kathy was a force. I mean, she was a force. And you can see her influence so ingrained in Kim Richards and Kyle and Kathy to this day. I mean, she's like sitting on their shoulder. It's just really interesting, especially when you know all about Big Kathy. Okay, so I went to look at the paparazzi pictures from this event, because thank God she was standing on a red carpet so I could find the sponsorship. And it was done, even though there was that weird Christmas music in the back, on July 20th, 2022. That's when that event occurred, and that's when that interview occurred. It's going to become really important. Now, notice how she says that Bravo, like, she felt really shitty about how Bravo left the situation with her, and that they didn't have her back, especially at the end, and she would need to have like a lot of support from them. Now, Andy has reached out to Kim Richards and said, like, we'd love to have you back, but I don't know. It's like I'm getting mixed messages here, right? Like,
I just said I would never say never.
Yeah.
They'd have to come at me with something that makes me feel. When I first met Bravo, they came to me and they said, "We love you, we want you." And I felt like they were energized and behind me, and I didn't feel that towards the end, and I don't ever want to feel that again. So, for me to come back, I would have to feel that I'm wanted and needed, and that they respect me. And for the job, I gave up my entire childhood life to do what I did, and it would not be. I didn't like the way it was going, so I stepped away, and they've been awesome, calling and saying, "When you're ready," and they've been patient.
Why she quit?
So I just want to know if I come back, if it would be that I'm really wanted.
Well, the fans would want you, and I think that's really important. That's more important than Bravo.
I've been doing some cameos
Really?
here and there, and I sit and I just talk for a while. I'm like, okay, so anyway, it's hot out today. Whew. And I tell stories, and they love it.
So that's interesting, right? Kim really felt thrown under the bus by Bravo. That's read between the lines. It didn't end on good terms, which is really interesting. And, a lot of people believe that Kyle pressured production to finally get Kim off the show because Kim was struggling so badly. And I think Bravo was also kind of done with the addiction issues on the show, right? It was like great TV for a while, and then it kind of got repetitive. And so, that was why Kim was let go. And I think Kyle was behind it. I think she actually was, and I think for good reason, finally saying, let's get Kim off the show, but I do believe that Kathy wants Kim on the show now, and Kyle knows that will solidify her position if it's her and the two other sisters on the show. So I think Kyle will probably want that strategy to take place now. So bring her back in with the three sister dynamic, and that really is going to lock and load the show for the Hiltons and for the Kyle Richards and Kim Richards. So it's going to give them a lot of control. So I do think that that's in the pipe. Okay. Now Kim has, as I've mentioned in previous videos, has had a book that was supposed to be a tell-all that never came out. which is weird. And the rumor was that Kyle and Kathy kind of shot down that book. I don't know what's right for Kim. But what I can say is a paycheck would be good, and some control back over her life would also be good. So maybe the show would give her that. We'll see. Kim is great TV, no doubt. And she is authentic. I mean, she really is not pretending on the show, which I love. So I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you think about all this? There's a lot to ask here, right? Do you think Kim should come back on the show? Do you think Kyle and Kathy really are talking again? Do you think Kyle's loyal at all to Kathy and Kim? Or is this just, her using them to get what she needs out of it? Do you think that Kathy, Kim, and Kyle on the show would be epic? Or would it hurt the show? Family can be a wonderful thing, but it also can suck the life out of you. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. You never know what you're going to get on my channel. I want to drink your blood.